All right, last but not least, we're going to look at our reflection. It says, how does substitution method work? It only works when you can get a variable alone in one of the two equations. So when you know the value of a variable in one of the equations, you can replace it with the expression, the equivalent expression into the other equation. It works best when one equation is in slope intercept, meaning that the variable is alone, while the other equation is in standard. Can you use substitution method if both equations are in standard form? You can, but first you have to get the variable alone in at least one of them. Yes, but first you have to isolate, which means to get it alone, isolate one variable in one of the equations. If you have a system with two equations in slope-intercept form and another system in which one equation is in slope-intercept while the other is in standard, which method would you use for each? Okay, so if I have a system with two equations in slope-intercept form, I'm probably going to use the equal values method. That means like if they're both in y equals form, I would use equal values method. So for the first system, I would use equal values method because that works really well with slope-intercept. In the second system, one is in slope-intercept and the other is in standard. That's where I would use substitution, because I'd take the one from slope-intercept and I would replace that variable in standard. So for the second system, I would use substitution. Again, why? Well, going back to the first one, the equal values method, equal values works when the same variable is isolated in both equations. And substitution works best when one equation is in slope and the other is in standard. Check it out. We already wrote that, which is really cool. I can just be like, substitution, and then I just paste some wisdom right there. Substitution works best when one equation is in slope-intercept while the other equation is in standard. Bam, looking awesome.